So I think today was just a mixture of just being overconfident and not, I guess, not monitoring the trades. Today I was like working on some mini split systems. So I was installing some mini split systems. I couldn't really pay attention to my phone, so I was like, all right, let me do some limit orders and then head to the buy side. But it turns out that both of my trades were wrong. So by the time like a little bit after lunchtime, I went to check the trades. The only thing I saw was that I was out for $287 on the day. That sucked because it turns out that I was just wrong on the day. It turns out that both of my trades were entered into a limit order, and then they definitely did not go my way. They started to just go the other way. So I was a bit too confident. I didn't have a close stop loss because I didn't want to get hit out. But it turns out that those stop losses just got hit as the market went the opposite way that I thought. But let's get into it. So as you can see, I only had two trades today. They were to one side, just straight to the buy side, and I didn't play anything else after that. If I was monitoring the trades, yes, I probably would have seen it better, but I wasn't. So that's just the rough part. Maybe I shouldn't even be trading such a high amount, knowing that I can't monitor the trades because you can see that the dollar was just mostly bullish for the day. If I was seeing that the dollar is pushing up, breaking new levels, there's a higher probability that I could have entered trades to the downside, seeing that the dollar is trending up and up and up and up. But I didn't see that. I just went off what I saw pre market, as in the dollar was just breaking down a lot pre market. So I'm thinking the dollar is going to continue down. But this was where the dollar kind of reversed, and this reversal kind of, how do you say, this reversal would have meant that the QQQ is going down. So I noticed that the dollar kind of lags the QQQ, or the QQQ lags the dollar. So you'd see the dollar moving up, and then the QQQ kind of goes down a few candles later. So that's how I'm trying to trade the QQQ using the dollar. I might have to bring down the size a bit more because even next week I might not have the opportunity to trade as much just being on some projects next week. So let's just see. I'll be trading, but I have to employ a different strategy. But let's get into it and see what happened today. Let me give you more of a visual. So I entered, the first trade was at 10.25. So it was this big red candle down, and that came down and hit my buy limit order. So at 306.7. And this video is gonna be pretty easy because I had one stop loss. Well, I didn't have one stop loss, but because of the broker, it kind of groups your trades anytime you have two trades in one direction. So it probably just closed me out at one stop loss. I don't like that. But anyways, this was the first trade. So I was going to the buy side with my stop loss at 305. Yes, this isn't correct. So it definitely grouped my trades because a trade like this, I would have had my stop loss at like 305.70 or 305.60. But I suppose when it entered this trade, it just moved all my stop loss to this trade's stop loss. Because I usually go for a $1 price movement in the QQQ as my stop loss down below. So you can know that if I'm trading 100 shares, $1 movement down is $100. $1 movement up is $100. Okay. So I had a buy order as well right at my level of support here. And as you can see, this level of support really came into play. As you see, it kind of touched here, broke down a little, and then wicked down, came back up, used it as support again before breaking down. It became resistance now. It became resistance here, right? So it broke down here on 11 o'clock. We can just match that line there. So it's right there. I don't want to mess with that level too much and break it. But this is where I entered. This is where the other 100 shares entered. So at this point, I was riding with 100 shares with my stop loss down here. But my take profit was here, 309.36. I was thinking the market was going to go up. So I had another entry right on this level of support or resistance. So this is where I was riding with 200 shares. And then I had a stop loss at 305. And let's see where it hit 305 at 1150. 305 flat. So it would have been this candle. 305 flat, 1150. So this candle is what came down and hit me out. Okay. So this is where I was out for the day. As you can see, only one for the day. This week has been terrible. I'm not gonna lie. It's just all losses. $200 loss. Well, this was last week. $200 loss. But I have a $100 loss, $100 loss, $100 loss. 62, 140, 39, 103, 122, 287. Just all losses this week. Ah, I don't know. I notice I can more see the charts better. Like if you're on the day, you can more spot where it looks like the market is going to. But if you're like doing what a forex trader, I know a forex trader called FX Alex G. He does something called set and forget, and then that's where I thought I could just set these trades and let them rock. But it turns out I was viciously wrong. Like I just lost all of those trades. But just reflecting, if I had paid more attention to the trades, I probably could have played it to the downside better. So that's really what happened today. What else can I say? I can say that if I'm if there's a way for me to play it using my support and resistance levels alone, that might be better because as you can see, they are definitely playing with my levels here. You can see it played with the level here, and I don't move these levels. You can check any of my previous videos. I do not change these levels. I let them play with them, and as you can see, they come in handy. It's not like I move them because of a trading day. These days are they react to these days. So you can see it reacted here, it reacted here, reacted here, it reacted here. Let's go back into the past. It reacted there, kinda. It didn't get up here. Reacted, reacted, reacted. Broke down. Reacted here, reacted there, reacted here. So this is why people have support and resistance levels because price tends to have some form of relationship to those levels. Uh, I need to fine tune my strategy better or probably trade something that I can actually put my eyes on while the trade is going. I don't know. I'll keep working on it, probably lower the amount that I'm trading until it's a bit more consistent. Like I was getting some consistency, but now it's like as you can see it's just like a losing streak. But the dollar is showing me some good moves. It's just hmm, I don't know. Maybe this I don't like. I've been trying the limit orders and the stop orders. Those haven't been so good to me. Maybe some market orders would have been better. Because even a market order today, say I went buy side on a market order today, so it would have been here 308. I would have been hit out at 307. So from early, maybe I would have checked the charts and seen. So I would have been hit out at 307. So at 940. So probably I would have checked the charts and seen that we would have been continuing up. Who knows? But I'll keep trying to fine tune the strategy. If these don't work, I'm gonna buy a course and we're gonna be studying a course and executing the strategies from that course until we get some level of consistency. Consistency has to be met, it doesn't matter how, you know. That's the main thing. It doesn't matter how we're gonna get consistent and profitable. It's just about getting to that end result, right? All in all, I think it was a great day regardless. I mean, it's a good day for me still, even though I had losing trades, we still did some great installs, some 2 minute split installs, and customers happy, customer tipped, and even though we lost some money, still made some money, you know. But I want this to be my main source of income, so I'm pressing more for this to work out for me, you know. All right. Uh, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. All right. Also, let's just check this out because as you can see, the dollar kind of pushed up. So we should just check that it reacts the same way that we want it to. So on Bitcoin, it should react that Bitcoin had a bearish day. And you can see Bitcoin this is 9:30. So this was the highest Bitcoin was for the day. And it just broke down for the rest of the day. See, if you enter to the short side on Bitcoin, you could have just have your stop loss above here and just rock with it down. Just rock with it down, which would have been nice. Probably the same on gold. Yep, let's see 9:30. 9:30. This was the top and it continued going down. I like that. Probably the same on something like Tesla. Hmm. You see? You see, this is why I go for the indices, especially with this strategy, because the stocks are moving differently. You have different parties buying these stocks, different parties taking advantage of discounts in some stocks. So you can see that Tesla still had a pretty good day, even though at the last part it broke down, still had a mostly bullish day, right? Let's see, probably Google had a bad day, of course. So Google's selling pressure from yesterday kind of amounted to this. You don't have a lot of buying pressure on Google. I don't think we have a lot of good deals on Apple either. So Apple broke down as well with the market. Maybe same with Microsoft. Yeah, so Microsoft kept going down as well. What we're looking at, FB or Meta. Meta came down as well. Or the other bigs, Amazon also came down as well. So that's why I'm I'm just wary of trading some individual stocks when it comes to looking at the DXY. So the dollar is showing you bullish movement, but then the equities can vary. Like individual equities can move at their own pace. Let me take something like a JP Morgan. Yeah, most of the other stocks were down for the day. It's funny that Tesla held up for most of the day and then succumbed to the pressure around 3:30, around 3 to 3:30. That's when it came down. It was a great day though. Great day. I hope you can take something out of this video and just put it to good use, you know? We're gonna get profitable. We're gonna get profitable. We're gonna get profitable. We're gonna get profitable. Don't worry. Watch this. Fuck them. Let's get this. All right. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.